Jacqueline Novogratz, The Blue Sweater, Bridging the Gap Between Rich and Poor in an Interconnected World. In The Blue Sweater, Jacqueline Novogratz demonstrates that creating a bridge between the rich and the poor requires more than just financial aid. It requires empowering women, establishing accountability, and using a combination of market and philanthropic approaches. The book examines how Novogratz discovered the importance of directing aid towards women in developing countries, and how her microcredit company, Deuterenbeer, had a significant impact on their lives. The summary explores the importance of accountability, the consequences of traditional aid programs, and the alternative tool of patient capital for empowering individuals in impoverished areas.
Women, the Key to Unlocking the Poverty Trap. In her book, Jacqueline Novogratz explores the impact of microcredit loans on poverty in the developing world. She discovers that traditional aid organizations fail to direct resources to the right people, women. Women are the most responsible spenders in their communities, and giving them aid yields effective results. Through founding her microcredit company, Deuterenbeer, Jacqueline saw that letting local women, rather than experts, decide where money should be spent is more successful. This method effectively helped poor communities rise out of poverty. However, Jacqueline discovered that a lot of women were not paying back the loans. She found a solution for this problem by making borrowers more accountable. By giving women opportunities to invest in their businesses, Jacqueline believes poverty can be eradicated. Microcredits, Breaking the Poverty Cycle. In Microcredits, Breaking the Poverty Cycle, the author discusses the false perception that poor people are not accountable and cannot pay back loans. This leads to banks denying loans, making it difficult for individuals to start businesses and earn a livelihood. However, microcreditors have proven this perception wrong. With accountability, loans can be repaid, and businesses can thrive. Deuterenbeer, a finance company that provides microcredits, struggled with loan repayment rates initially but found success by enforcing a strict policy of repayment. The company made it clear that borrowers must pay back loans, or they cannot borrow again. This tactic not only improved loan repayment rates but also helped establish Deuterenbeer as a serious financial company that can assist in lifting individuals out of poverty. Dignity over charity. True transformation arises from empowering people to work their way out of poverty and gain confidence and dignity in the process. The story of the Blue Bakery in Kigali, Rwanda, demonstrates how giving people a stake in the success of a project can lead to its growth and their personal development. Novogratz's approach of inserting accountability and commission-based earnings transformed the bakery from a loss-burdened charity operation into a flourishing business. By earning wages tied to the bakery's outcome, the women felt an increased sense of ownership, resulting in their quadrupling their income. The success of the bakery not only lifted the women out of poverty but also instilled a newfound confidence in them. Overall, the story serves as a cautionary tale to those who believe that charity alone can eradicate poverty. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of empowering and dignifying people as the key to sustainable transformation. Accountability key to prosperity. Corruption, due to a lack of accountability, stifles prosperity. Developing countries often suffer from this issue, which leads to bad services and failures of donor-funded projects. By making those involved fully accountable, investments are more likely to return earnings and projects are more likely to have a positive impact. This lack of accountability was discovered by Novogratz in Kenya, where the government abused its power for personal gain. Without tracking and oversight, it is highly likely that someone is taking advantage to profit, which can be detrimental to the success of projects. By addressing the issue of accountability, developing countries can pave the way for prosperity and successful development. Trust, a key factor in development. Trust is often taken for granted in the developed world, but in the developing world, it is a scarce commodity that severely limits a nation's potential for growth. Novogratz shares how her own experience of being robbed by her guard in Rwanda led her to understand the lack of trust and unreliable justice system in the country. She also witnessed how this lack of trust affects development in Karachi, Pakistan. The poor population is skeptical of affordable housing projects because of past broken promises, forcing managers to work hard to build trust with the community. This summary highlights the importance of trust in nation building and presents an alternative tool for philanthropy to traditional aid. The power of patient capital. Patient capital is a third-way approach that combines philanthropy and traditional investment to provide long-term support to enterprise projects while delivering essential social benefits, such as low-cost housing in impoverished areas. Earning money is easy, but giving it away efficiently is much harder. In the developing world, philanthropic schemes frequently fail to lift people out of poverty. Similarly, traditional financial investment falls short because investors often refuse to lend to poor people, seeing them as unlikely to provide immediate returns. However, there is a third approach that combines the best parts of philanthropy and market approaches. This third-way approach is called patient capital. Patient capital invests money into projects for long periods, with the understanding that returns may be below market expectations. It focuses on developing and supporting the enterprise, not just giving handouts or earning quick returns. Patient capital combines the best of philanthropic and market approaches. Unlike a traditional investment, patient capital expects to see returns from the funding it provides. This approach also avoids the pitfall of giving money without attaching accountability. Acumen, the author's venture capital fund, invests significantly in entrepreneurial schemes that aim to deliver important social benefits such as safe water systems and low-cost, quality housing to impoverished areas. Using the patient capital approach, Acumen avoids the pitfall of handing out money without any accountability. Instead, it entrusts funds to local people who have a unique understanding of their local problems and can be in control of where to invest in solutions. For example, in a housing project in Pakistan, a local organizer named Tasneem Siddiqui knew exactly what people wanted and where to build to achieve success. Only an organizer with such local knowledge could prove so crucial to a project's success. In conclusion, patient capital is a powerful approach that combines philanthropy and traditional investment, providing long-term support to enterprise projects while delivering essential social benefits to impoverished areas.
In conclusion, The Blue Sweater highlights the significance of accountability and local involvement in fighting poverty in developing countries. Novogratz's experiences with her microcredit company, Deuterimbir, demonstrated the powerful role women can play in improving their communities when given the proper tools and resources. The book examines the failures of traditional aid programs and suggests that a combined approach between philanthropy and market forces, known as patient capital, can empower and lift people out of poverty more effectively. Ultimately, The Blue Sweater encourages readers to rethink conventional strategies in addressing global poverty and offers valuable insights on how to create lasting, positive change.